had no martial arts training. Okay. How tall is you? You said you've been dating a guy for 9 months. How tall is he?
Well, he's 6 feet tall.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
so,
but I dated guys that were even like high like me, short like me.
Sure,
or
but your
less
current
than,
boyfriend
I
is
dated
6
only
feet.
2 guys that were 6 feet. Yeah, but I mean, it's
That's
not.
well,
I
six-
swear,
6
I swear,
feet-
it's not related with that. I was not
Look,
looking for a relationship some years ago. That's the point.
That's fair. That's fair enough. But 6 feet is 2 inches above the average male height in the United States.
Yeah,
so
well, I mean, okay.
It's convenient for you to say, "Well, I don't really care about that." Yet your boyfriend is 6 feet tall.
I've been attracted by men that were shorter, and because
That's fine.
I mean, it's definitely
Women
The
are also
point-
worried about the short man complex.
Fair enough. The point
that's
the point I'm trying to make is, generally speaking, look, not all women, however, most women have a fairly strong preference to date a guy who's
I know
tall.
that. Yeah, I know
And-
that.
and if you
Maybe
ask-
that's because of like they want their children to come out maybe taller. It might just be more
Sure.
maternal instincts
it-
rather than
that-
I have to have a 6 foot. Maybe they might be attracted to that because they want their kid, their boy, their whatever to have those kinds of genetics.
Right. I think that like we're not discounting the fact that evolutionary psychology plays into dating preferences. I think we're all on the same page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that plays into it, but it's not the only thing. And then this idea that we're just like electrified meat sacks has only contributed more to the problems that we're facing in modern dating culture right now. Specifically that everyone's not committing. We're not seeing
2 bodies just
people-
basically masturbating with one another.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know what? Birth control is a huge
Agreed.
part of that.
Agreed.
Taking the
You're
entire
on birth
risk
Yeah, I'm not on birth control.
out of
I don't agree.
having
Never mind.
sex.
Yeah.
Taking the risk out of
Did
a
you
high
hear
risk
about
activity.
how when a woman comes
Breed
off
me.
birth control, she'll actually lose some attraction to the man she
her
was?
attractions
Oh
change.
my
So
gosh.
she's attracted
Yeah.
to higher T guys
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
she is off
Wow.
hormonal
I heard-
birth
yeah,
control.
That
because-
just shook me a little because like,
You're-
wow.
No, because what I have heard that birth control will make women more attracted to guys who are a bit more feminine.
But it's because when you're on hormonal birth control, your body basically is behaving as if you're pregnant. So you're looking for a guy who is more nurturing, lower T slightly, who is able to protect you and provide for you while you're in this vulnerable state of pregnancy. And women can be on hormonal birth control for years and years at a time. Your body thinks it's pregnant for years and years at a time. You're emotionally dysregulated. You have weight problems, digestion problems, hormonal acne, stuff like that.
Your period.
Yeah, and it gives you basically a fake period, which is not a period because you're not ovulating. And it's a huge problem, I think, morally as well. A lot of people would disagree with this, but it's taken all of the moral hazard out of a high-risk activity, which is casual sex.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So unless we somehow make birth control, socially stigmatized, if not in my ideal world,
Good
illegal,
luck.
then we're
Good
gonna
luck.
stay in this mess. We're gonna stay sitting in our dirty diapers.
Be free, chat. Be free. I took off members only mode, so you guys can all jump in now. The thing is, though, is like there's no way that, at least
The cat's
in the
out of the
US,
bag, right?
Yeah.
So that's where I get so black-pilled with modern dating is like, as long as we have birth control, we're kind of screwed.
So
Like
who's
it's
driving
taking
the ship?
all the
Have birth
risk
control? We
out
should
of
not
using
have?
women
Who's
for their
driving the
bodies.
ship for these standards, though? Do you think it's men? Because I hear men actually trying to step up and take accountability,
I hope
and
they are.
women here are loud. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, and I still haven't brought up the whole thing we talked about with that Facebook group. But the women population
right.
here
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
is
we
very
shouldn't
loud
have-
with man hating. They don't want the patriarchy. They don't want
Go
the
start your own thing
masculine-
then. Let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah.
I mean, this what we're living in right now is how it worked out for us.
Yeah,
And
no.
no, I don't think anybody is satisfied with this.
No,
No,
I mean the problem is women. The market is flooded with pussy. That's the bottom line. It's just flooded with pussy, and like girls go out with a guy like on a Starbucks date, and he's raw dogging her like an hour later. First time meeting the guy, like knowing the guy within 1 to 2 hours.
I think it's because women look for connection and closeness from sex, and it's this simulacra of it that they get from hookups.
Good word. Well done, Mary. Simulacra.
Well, men are pursuing the big O from the woman. A lot of men say that they get off when the woman gets off. But a lot of women are faking it because they want the feeling of the man choosing them, thinking if I give him the sex and fake the orgasm, he'll pick me.
Shit, that's terrible.
It's like giving
Don't
him
fake.
this egoic validation.
Don't fake orgasms,
Yeah.
ladies. Don't fake
I don't know
orgasms.
who is telling women that having casual sex will make a man commit to them.
Movies.
The feminist
Why
movement.
the hell? Why do they believe that? But the feminist movement doesn't
Maybe-
even
maybe
frame
they
it
want to
as
have-
something to be desired for a man to commit to you. So where does it come from? This
Maybe
insidious
they don't want to
lie.
have a relationship, just they want to have sex. Many women, no.
I mean, think
mean,
about the
I love this
reasons
stuff.
that women want to have sex, though. It's not just pleasure.
Yeah.
It's what Andrew Tate was just talking about in that clip. It's a deeper connection. Men are looking for it too.
But there are many. It depends also on what is your age. Like many guys, like many undergraduate here, they just hook ups, men and women, and they're not really looking for sex.
That's
for-
because
for
usually
love.
that's all the
But do
girls.
they
Society
really
today,
analyze
that's
their
what's
own
driven.
motivations?
Because there is more freedom. They
Do
what
they really
want.
think about their own
And that's a
motivations
problem, I
for
guess.
promiscuous sex?
Freedom is a problem. I don't know about that. I would never want to go.
They
back
have
to
everything
the 40s,
in their
the
plate now.
30s.
So
We were already
like she
screwed
said,
in the
pussies
30s
all
and
over the
40s because
place.
birth control was
But
possible.
what is the problem with the
Wait, I
birth
thought birth
control?
control was in the 60s.
Yeah.
No, that started in the 20s.
I don't understand
Yeah.
what's the problem
Wait.
with the birth
And
control.
it was normalized, especially with even like pastor families, where the dad is a pastor, the mom is, she takes birth
Well,
control because it's part of their image.
I
Like
thought
birth control.
hormonal birth control didn't come around until the 60s.
no,
if I'm-
1920. In the
Am I-
It was in
1920s.
it was in the 20s, and also Planned
Really?
Parenthood was founded before the 60s. That was in I believe that was in the 20s.
Shouldn't be any birth
Should we talk
control.
about
I do
abortion
not
now?
get the
Well,
point.
that's you don't want to talk about that,
Dun,
so
dun, dun,
we'll leave that off the table. But like,
Yeah, next time, next show. But
We'll be here.
So we don't need. We
and
should
then
not.
you know what?
Have you
Feminism
had-
existed before
No,
birth
definitely
control
not.
in the 1800s.
Seneca
So-
Falls Convention, Big L.
And if you want to go all the way back, you can talk about the Industrial Revolution, which disrupted the home. And if you want to go back even further,
Let's
we
go
can
back,
talk
baby.
about the Enlightenment.
Let's go back, yo.
And then if you want to go back before that,
Let's
it's the
go back
printing
to
press.
fucking- yo,
so
let's-
really,
yo,
we
yo,
need
yo,
to
yo.
abolish the printing press.
Let's go back to Mesopotamia, son.
I sound schizophrenic right now, but I don't care.
Did you read Sex
Mesopotamia.
at Dawn? Have you read that? Sex at Dawn. You
No,
might wanna read. Oh,
I
that goes
haven't.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the
What,
problem
the
with the
printing
birth?
press? What the?
Look,
the
okay,
birth
so the
control?
printing press is what made
That's
it
where it all
possible
started.
for.
Let me
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
go-
Yeah, hold
okay.
on. Let me just make this more relevant to
Yeah.
today's times. So basically, like in America, everything's like women are so hypersexualized here. Everything you hear, like women actually have shame in other countries, like not to like put pictures of themselves, revealing everything on their Instagram. Like there is a giant sway from like this culture having like modesty and just having like a healthy relationship with shame to this like shameless culture where like if you don't agree with everything that I want, it's because you're a terrible bad person. And it's like, no, sometimes you just have fucking shit ideas. And like some of these girls, they're hoes and they're like, no, I'm just like a sapiosexual or whatever fucking crazy term they need to make up to like justify the fact that they just want to get by a bunch of dudes. So the reality is like these girls, they want men to change. Getting the like problems with the dating culture off of my chest. It's that American women, their standards for men are way too high, and American men, their standards for women are way too fucking
You want to
low.
know why I feel
But
like?
who's the fault though? Oh, sorry, go on.
I feel like it's because women have become way more independent, and we feel as though we may not need that man in our lives that provides because
that's
we're
a fair
providing
point.
for ourselves.
we became more selective.
Yeah, but how's
because
that
we are
working
more
out for these
free.
women who are like crying when
I
they're
feel
on
really
TikTok?
happy. I don't know about you.
No, I'm not talking about you because you're happy and you're young and pretty now, but you're not gonna be young and pretty forever.
Thank you.
Like that's gonna disappear
I'm
eventually.
excited for the challenge of that.
That's a
No, you
threat,
say that.
know,
You say that, but I don't think any woman looks forward to being older.
But you know, if men,
More wise,
I know
yes.
that I say something that is banal, it's obvious, but it's men lowing down their standards.
Why are there younger
But,
men
like,
cha-
Well,
because
no,
it doesn't
it's-
need to be
it's-
one or the other who is at fault for this.
No,
It's
right.
definitely both.
That's
Everyone
definitely-
is-
But the problem is that this situation, men even contributed to create it.
Well,
Sure.
if women no, women set the bar for
So
sexual
they're
access.
both
Wait,
that
hold
should
on.
change. Yeah, sure.
Women set the bar for sexual access. Period. If every woman in America said, "I'm not going to fucking have sex with a man unless he wears a suit," there would be suits sold out across this nation.
Is there a reason
Every
you're
dude
saying
would
that?
be wearing a suit. No, like or I mean anything, because women really do set the tone. Like guys, that's why there are simps right now.
But why
guys
are there younger
hold on,
men?
just hold on, just calm down. Let me make my point. Okay, that's why we have simp culture. Why women say, "I'm not going to talk to you unless you give me $50."
I never said
Like-
that. I will talk to you.
Yeah, but that's
I'm talking to
that's
Victor
your
right
business
now
model.
for
Listen,
free.
okay, listen. I know. Just relax. That is your business model. That's a lot of OnlyFans girls'
actually
business
just me
model.
right now.
Okay, they say to these guys, okay, you have to pay, then I'll talk to you. You have to do this, then I'll talk to you. So they set the standard. So the standard right now for dating is 100% due to women's actions.
Oh.
And the women are the ones giving out pussy like it's fucking water. It's for free. And then that's what these guys are like, well, guess what? If a guy's, at the top of the totem pole too, and all these girls are just like easily giving him pussy, why is he going to change? He's like, no, I'm not going to change. These girls give it to me within the first couple hours of meeting me.
And then you don't see the girl again. Like someone like me, you might not see again because I don't give a fuck about you.
You
As
would
in,
do that to me?
To you, Brian.
What the
But
fuck?
sorry, but
Is that even
women,
on the table?
men are still those that decide that women have the power on sex over sex. It's still a thing that is
It's
decided
not really
by
a
men.
decision. It's just a reality.
I mean, not decided in the literal sense of the word, but in what I mean is that it's something that men contribute to create in a way.
yeah.
Can we?
I would say
there-
like men
I don't-
definitely
I don't
share
say- I don't say
culpability
that-
for casual sex being the norm, hookup culture being the norm now.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think
I
we're
don't say